Okay, I'm getting myself packed up, getting ready to get out of this hotel. It wasn't bad. I slept really good. Short of that, even though that heater is in basically a separate room, it heated up this place pretty good. I was actually overly hot. I was sweating while I was sleeping. So yeah, it did a pretty good job. In fact, it was so warm in here this morning. That window that you can see in the bathroom, I can actually open that, and so I did. And right now I've even got the front door open just to kind of get out some of this heat. So, so this morning what I'll do, the place I wanted to get dinner from wouldn't deliver. So I just bought a bunch of microwave stuff, microwave hamburger and stuff like that. And it was actually a decent meal. I mean, I was stuffed. I probably bought more than what I needed. One of those things, you don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry, and I was extremely hungry when I got here. I was actually surprised though. You might be able to hear. There were a lot of bikes here when I pulled in. There were 2, 4, 6, 8 bikes. So my bike makes 9. So that's pretty pretty cool to see all these bikes. And there was a couple of Harleys. Yeah, 4 Harleys and 4 some type of enduro, and I can't tell from here what it was. But the enduro riders, by the way they're talking and they sound like they're Mexican. Yeah, they're definitely Mexican. But I don't know if they're from Mexico and they rode up here, or if they're just Mexican immigrants that came here and they're riding enduro bikes. But yeah, I'm gonna just sit here. I got the battery in this camera charging. I've also got the battery in my GoPro, which is right in front of it. You can see the cord in front of the camera, but the GoPro is just off camera, and that's charging up its last battery. So once those are done, I can get everything on the bike and get out of here. Starting up. That's a cue for me to finish my coffee. Okay, so I just had breakfast at this little cafe restaurant here. It's called the Capital Reef Inn and Cafe. They do have hotel rooms here. No, this is not where I stayed. This is in Torrey, Utah. I was down the street in Bicknell. But being that the main restaurant in Bicknell had that fire, I came all the way down to Torrey to get breakfast, which is fine because I still had to go this way to get to the national park anyway. So, yeah, I'm full now. Got some caffeine in me, got some coffee. It was okay. I've had better. Okay, let's get to Capital Reef and see what it's got. Like I said, I did drive through it yesterday, but the weather was not really in my favor. So I basically just booked through it. I didn't take any video or anything like that. I wanted to save it all for today. So let's go. Okay, I made it to the visitor center here at Capital Reef. almost got in the building and realized I didn't have my little passport book. So I had to come all the way back out to my bike, which, you know, it's a small parking lot. It's nothing major. But man, the view here, you have these buttes all over the place. Look at this behemoth over here. Look how big that thing is. Then you got the peak ones up here. That's kind of what the park is really known for, is that structure right there. There's other things here. They do have some petroglyphs, and I want to go and see those. But for the most part, it's just riding through and seeing what I can see. So there's just a couple of roads that go through the park, and actually it cuts across the park. It doesn't go the full length of the park. So I'm just going to jump on 24. We're going to see the petroglyphs, Capitol Dome, the spires up there. That's called the castle. And then I saw Chimney Rock on the way in. So I've already seen Chimney Rock. I've seen Castle, and now we're going to go see. We'll probably stop off, get pictures of the. I don't know how you pronounce the Frutte schoolhouse, petroglyphs. We'll see Capitol Dome. We'll just finish the scenic drive through. We might turn around, come back. There is a road that comes down. It's 24, kind of goes off that way, and then there's another road that goes down this way. That's just called Scenic Drive. There's nothing really posted on the map as what's down there, but we might drive down there just to see what it is. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm already at the schoolhouse, so let's take a look around and see what's here. I don't know if you can actually go in the schoolhouse. It kind of seems like it could. So let's try it. Oh, darn it, it's locked. So this is the schoolhouse. We back up. Wow, they still have the flagpole sitting here. That's the flagpole. So here's the schoolhouse. Now there are windows, so let's go around and see if we can get views inside the windows. Got some desks in here. Wood stove. There's the teacher's desk and the chalkboard on the wall. Kind of cool. Kind of like, you know, old classrooms, old schools like this. I think it's kind of cool. You want to see how big some of these rocks are? This is how big some of these rocks are. A lot of people carved their names into this one. I'm not going to do that. I mean, this one rock alone has got to be almost 10 feet tall, maybe more. Pretty cool, though. I don't know. I wonder what would go through the kids' minds, you know, seeing all these big boulders laying down here, and then there's their schoolhouse. I'd be afraid to go to school every damn day. I'd be asking the teacher, is there going to be a piece of rock that falls? If it does, is it going to kill us? There's actually a piece. Kind of hard to see in my viewfinder, so let me, hopefully I'm in the right spot. But there's a piece. It looks like it's about ready to come off. I mean, it still might take 1,000 years for it to actually break off, but still. Zoom back out here. But still, as a little kid, that's the stuff I'd be looking at going, is that piece going to fall on us? Alright, let's jump on the bike and continue our ride down the road. That was kind of nice seeing a couple of those deer over there. Try to get a few pictures. We'll see how they turn out. This is supposed to be the site of the Petroglyphs, so let's see what they got. Okay, I'm hoping my camera's picking them up, but right in here are petroglyphs. There are some more petroglyphs right above this white stone. That was kind of cool. I hope that my camera picked it up. With the sun glare on my view screen, I just couldn't tell if I was actually getting them to show up or not. But with this high resolution camera, I should be able to get those to show up. So, petroglyphs in Capital Reef National Park. Cool. All right, I don't really know if there's anything else I'm going to stop to see. I think this is just going to be a drive-through. I do want to see Capitol Dome, and I have a feeling that's not going to be hard to miss. So let's get going. Was just about ready to leave the petroglyph area when I saw this bridge at the other side of the parking lot. So let's go see where this bridge goes. Maybe it's more petroglyphs. I have to say, today's kind of deceiving. When I'm riding, I feel kind of cool. But then when I get off, there's a slight breeze, but the sun is so strong that I feel I'm overheating, with all the leathers and stuff on. So I don't want to walk too far if I don't have to. I just don't know how far down this bridge goes. Okay, I found a few more petroglyphs. They'll be in this dark, shadowy area of that big rock. I hope my camera's picking it up, because like I said, I can't really see anything. This is as far as the bridge goes, and there might be something on these rocks here. In fact, way at the top of the tall one, I see, modern day letters like initials and stuff like that. I don't really see anything that would tell me that it's from an ancient race. But then again, I just might not be seeing it either. That's a big rock. All right, let's go back to the bike and keep going on our ride. I've actually been taking my time walking back. And I've actually saw a couple other petroglyphs that I didn't see on my way down to the end of the bridge. And it's one of those things, you know, they're so faint and you just can't see them sometimes. You know, you gotta get just the right angle. Kind of makes you wonder too, you know, how many of them have broken away. You know, there's lots of areas where it's, you know, fairly fresh fallen rock. You know, like that first spot I was at, there's a huge section that had already fallen off. Was there something on that section that dropped to the ground? You know, we won't know because it's face down. You'd have to have a crane to pick up the pieces to look at them. All right, let's get to the bike. Let's get going. This little cabin, it's actually standing as a reminder. It's an actual cabin that was built here by the Bonin family, and they were one of the first settlers to come here. But a year after building their house here, they ended up moving away because the conditions were so horrible. They actually moved just up the canyon in that Fruta settlement. Yeah, that's where the little school was and stuff like that. I'm not going to stop by that settlement though. But I can't see anything in there, darn it. Oh well. And it's locked, of course. But this is a one-room cabin. And a whole family lived here. They have a picture of the family on a sign. I'll show you the family. I think there was like 8 in the family, all living in this one little cabin. All right, let's move on. Well, that's kind of interesting. I'm sitting there taking pictures of the cabin there. And the van pulls up, and I say hi to the guy that gets out. The lady's still getting out on the other side, and we start talking a little bit. Here they're from Chicago. He goes, "Where are you from?" I go, "I'm from Wisconsin." He goes, "Really? What part?" I go, "Beloit." He goes, "Oh yeah, we're right down in Glendale." Oh, that's cool. Okay, here's a perfect example as to why you need to have a kickstand pad with you. This soft sand, my kickstand would have just buried right into it. Put the pad down. Now when I get on, I just pull the string off and just pull it up, wrap it up, and I'm ready to go. Okay, here I am at Capitol Dome. That's that big rock right here. That's Capitol Dome. One of the main attractions here at the park, along with several others, of course. That's a big piece of rock. The views here have just been spectacular. But I got to get out of here. I don't think I'm going to go down that scenic road as much as I want to. I want to get to Bryce Canyon, so let's get going. Highway. I'm just kind of glad it's not on the road. It's nice though. to stop off at a couple overlooks to get pictures, but it's so cloudy it just creates a big shadow on the ground. It's not going to make a good picture, so I got a couple, but the last couple that I stopped at just didn't work out. Just had lunch here at the Bird Trail Trading Post. I had a turkey BLT. It was actually really quite good. And let's see, I think I'm about 70 or 80 miles from Bryce Canyon, and I should have enough gas to get there, so I'm going to keep moving forward. All right, let's hit the road. This is a scenic overlook of the Grand Staircase. How freaking cool is this? This is awesome. You got snow-capped mountains way off in the background, and you see all the different colors and stuff of the stones and rocks and stuff. Wow. just as I'm getting into Bryce Canyon, it's starting to hail. Okay, I made it to the Bryce Canyon Visitor Center, and I don't really know what they have here to go see. Nice bird. But I gotta go inside, get my book stamped, and then I'll look at a map and see if there's anything interesting that I want to go down and check out. Let's go. Oh, darn it, put that one on upside down. Oh well, it still counts. Okay, looking at the map, I really couldn't see anything that really stood out as far as what I wanted to see. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drive down the road, and if anything looks interesting, I'm just going to stop and take a picture of it. Okay, so to get to the end of Bryce Canyon from the visitor center all the way to the other end, it's about 17 miles. It takes about close to half an hour. The speed limit through here is only like 30 miles an hour, so it takes a while. This lookout area is called Far View. Okay, I've reached Rainbow Point. This is the highest point in the Bryce Canyon system. A little over 9,100 feet. And yeah, of course there's snow on the ground up here. But let's see what kind of view we get up here.